Time on the track.
You know what this is, man. I'm talking about No Rap Cap Podcast, man. Number real raw shit, man. Audio dope podcast medicine that you can't get from over the counter. Gotta come rock with us to get it. I go by Gas the Psychiatrist.
I'm Mr. MEANA, the motivator, brother, here to motivate the nation. You already know.
We gonna do, man.
Facts.
Gonna motivate the nation, man. I'm talking about what's been motivating the nation in New Orleans, man. This red dress situation, man, down Bourbon. Over yonder Bourbon, man.
Yeah. That was crazy. It's a crazy weekend, man. I saw the highlights of that, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of fighting, a lot of carrying on, you know what I'm saying? Men in red dresses and, you know, according to the cause of the red dress supposed to be for like some type of nonprofit organization to raise money, you know what I'm saying? I think it's $100 or something to enter, you know, so but I didn't see no numbers on nobody. Usually when you pay, you know, $100 to do it, to give you like a number, especially if it's supposed to be a race or a run or whatever like that. So it looked like people just was this year participating in it, you know what I'm saying, to put, you know, to come out the closet on the way that they wanted to represent themselves. That's pretty much what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of carrying on out there. It wasn't, you know, the cause that they said that they was doing it for. Some of the stuff that I saw, you know, going on in the French Quarter wasn't looking like they was really behind the cause. It looked like it was more personal, that people wanted to just
Yeah, that's what I thought it
participate.
said for a charity or something.
Yeah, you know, I was wondering what that was all about, so I kind of looked it up, and it supposedly had started like in San Diego, like, you know what I'm saying, with a some Harriers or whatever like that
You looked it up?
company. Yeah, I looked it up because I was like, what the fuck is that about? Like, who started this and where it come from? So according to the history on how it went, it was supposed to be like a lady or something came to the race out there in San Diego in a red dress and decided to participate in it. And then from that point on, you know, they made a big talk about the red dress, and then people started doing their own thing, calling it the red dress run or whatever from that position. And it made its way to New Orleans, you know what I'm saying, pretty much. So for the last couple of years, you know what I'm saying, I noticed that's something they had been doing, you know what I'm saying. And at first they were saying the people that was putting on a dress, you know, when it first started was supposed to be straight men. They wasn't with that. They just was kind of participating in the cause, you know what I'm saying, for to raise the money, things of that nature. But like I said, this year it looked like it just took on its own course, and people was participating with it for a whole nother reason. You know what I'm saying?
So what happened? Why they had the fights and shit?
Well, they had the fights because, like I said, people running, you know, going up and down Bourbon, going into bars, drinking, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, some of the nature of, you know, when people can't handle liquor, you know what I'm saying, leads to, you know what I'm saying, disagreements, arguments, and which turn into fights like anywhere else, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, especially when, like I said, the cause is not really the cause, you know what I'm saying? When they start getting into, I just want to party, I just want to have a reason to put on a dress, I want to have a reason to get drunk, you know what I'm saying? Like the cause was lost, you know what I'm saying? It was more about personally, you know, what they wanted to do. And then that's when you start seeing people carry out how they feel in a mix of once they get a little alcohol in their system.
So the street niggas who was doing that, they ain't a thing no more. It just all punks that go now.
I mean, that's pretty much what it looked like from this, you know, from the, you know, I wasn't out there at the event, but I'm like I'm saying, some of the highlights of what they were showing, it looked like a lot of, you know, gay men that was participating with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had a lot of females involved with it too. You know, in the beginning, dudes were saying they was doing it because they got so many females that be involved with it that they just participate to kind of interact with the females, which that's still no reason. But, you know, not from me.
Yeah, I don't think a man even want to be in that location.
Yeah,
like,
you know.
I don't know. I saw niggas with tennis skirts on, with ones and all kind of shit.
Right.
I'm like, these niggas not, man, you ain't no straight nigga doing all no tennis skirts and fucking full body fits and shit, no red. Ain't no real, no cost. I don't know what cost you on, but ain't no nigga of my caliber doing none of that shit. Like, no indeed.
I saw men that's considered straight out there with red shirts on, red hat, like a red little top, shirt, t-shirt and hat, like, you know what I'm saying? Not no dress, but I'm just saying like representing the red in some form of fashion. See how you got on a red hat right now? You'd have been a participant, if you'd have been in that atmosphere. They'd have been, oh, you represent.
That's the key. If I would have been in that atmosphere, I won't go in that atmosphere. Ain't no nigga of, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, you just feeling like that ain't no spot for, a certain type of man to be around. But like for guys that's single and they feel like, man, I'm out here to mingle with all these different females, you know what I'm saying? They looked at it for an opportunity to kind of see some girls, you know what I'm saying, get loose and just be
That's
a
what
part
that
of
nigga
it.
said, boy. That nigga coming out the closet. He went around there to see what he liked. You know what I'm saying? Boy, if a straight nigga went down that bitch, you roll like that, man. You into that. You curious. Ain't no nigga gonna place theyself for no cause to be around where the ratio is 10 punks to one regular nigga. I just can't stand a man doing that.
Well, they got some men that say they strong in their sexuality and, you know what I'm saying, they cool with this. Say they got punks that they cool with and, you know what I'm saying? So they had those type of people that was involved as well, you know what I'm saying? I saw females saying that they saw their significant other, their boyfriend or whatever out there with the dress on, you know what I'm saying? So people were saying, man, if your dude had a dress on, he wasn't out there for the reason that whatever reason or cause he told you he was for, they was kind of saying that ain't, that at least today, in this day and time, that ain't what they participating like that for anymore. That's why they had so many homosexual men out there, because it didn't change. It became a whole nother thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? They should do that run like in Gay Pride Month, like, or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's confusing, because it's right around the time of school starting, like, you know what I'm saying? People going back to school and social media flooded out with, a mixed signal, you know what I'm saying? So I haven't seen no straight man yet come on social media and say that he, the reason that he was out there and for what the cause for, you know what I'm saying? Like, they kind of like stand to the background of that, like, you know what I'm saying? And I haven't seen no homosexual man speak on it either, but the homosexual men was the ones that was mainly out there fighting, you know what I'm saying?
So what them people got low self-esteem or high self-esteem, and they show about themselves in certain ways.
What you talking about? The guys that went out there that said they don't.
The ones that rock with that was in the dresses that did whatever they did.
I don't know what kind of self-esteem you call that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it manly as no man putting on a female attire. Like, I don't see that as being a manly gesture.
So your self-esteem
gone? When you say self-esteem, it's like, I don't, they got some people that just don't care what you think. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So that's high self-esteem?
That's got to be high. Higher than mine. Higher than my self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't, I don't even see where you could be comfortable in that setting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just not, attire that men will put on. Like, you know what I'm saying? For as no form of fashion, no statement like that is understandable to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just being honest, like, you know what I'm saying? But to each his own, like I always say that, you know what I'm saying? People do what they, that please them. Like, if you good with it, bro, you know what I'm saying? You're good with it. What's wrong? Thought about something?
No. I ain't gonna tell you. No homo. I ain't gonna tell you though.
All right.
I ain't gonna tell you.
Don't tell me, because we talking red dress talk right now. So if it got any homo talk in it, don't speak it to me, brother.
I gotta tell my
Keep
girl.
it to yourself.
I gotta tell my girl when this shit over with. I'm playing, but this is a serious situation.
Damn, bro.
I can't tell you though. No, I can't tell you.
You act like you won't tell me. You keep saying what you can't do.
No, I'm not gonna tell you.
You act like you won't get it off your chest. Go ahead and let that out your chest, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's like I said, the fights though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm talking about when I said they was tearing it down out there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, no homo, dog. I'm about to tell you, dog, because this shit serious, man. You get some advice, but no homo. Dog, I swear to God, like the last 40, and I gotta tell my girl this. I'm playing, but I tell my girl this when I get off the podcast, because it's serious. But I'm just getting the older nigga advice, but no homo, dog. Like the last 4 days, dog, like boy, like my balls been hurting, son. Dog, let me tell you, son. Pause, dog. I ain't lying, dog. My balls been hurt, and one of them bitches is big, one of them not.
That's
I
called.
don't know if I gotta hurt you or what.
That's called blue balls.
I don't know. So that's why I say, man, this shit keep it up. I gotta tell my girl when we get off this bitch.
Yeah, it might be a serious matter, but you might want to get that checked out.
Yeah, dog, that shit.
Real talk.
It been like I'm telling you, it been feeling like this. I had them back surgeries, dog. That shit be coming and going.
Right.
No real shit. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
So I might think nothing was wrong with me, like serious when I was like, fuck.
That's serious. That's a serious matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could, nigga could be so macho till they don't go get themselves taken care of or checked out, man. You might want to get that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's to anybody else that's got one ball bigger than the other one and a bitch hurting. Go get yourself
Now
checked.
that's some
brother.
more G shit.
That's advice, you know what I'm saying? Go get yourself checked out, but you know what I'm saying? Don't let your pride keep you back, you know what I'm saying? It could be a problem that you can get fixed before it go too far, you know
Big
what I'm saying?
facts, man. Talking about why we at it, man. Y'all know we got the no rap cap 24-hour voicemail. I'm talking about whatever you want to say, you want to comment on a topic, you want to come up with a topic, you want to talk about something, you want to shout out yourself, whatever you want to say, you want to call us a bitch ass nigga, the realest niggas, whatever, man. Hit the number, man. It's 504-500-4740. That's 504-500-4740. It's 24 hours, man. And we're going to play some of them shits in the podcast. You might get lucky. You might hear yourself on one of them joints. You heard?
Yes, Lord.
But, nah, it's crazy because I saw, like, I was wondering, like, why they having so many fights? Like, if it's all gay motherfuckers out here, they had like 5-6 sets of different fights.
Yeah, but it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't all gay. It was, like, if I had to judge, it was majority, like from the pictures, it was mostly women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the guys was
Fuck no,
getting
man. I
together.
saw, man, no indeed.
Yeah, they had more. I would say they had more women involved with it.
Then the phones?
From the pictures that I saw pictures with a lot of girls. I saw like the front of it, as far as like a aerial view. You know what I'm saying? Like on the French Quarter, and it looked like if I had to from that picture, it looked like they had more women involved with it. Just to say, but the men that was involved, the men that was there, they was homosexual men. Like you know what I'm saying? For as just the activities and the things that they was doing. They had a band out there. They was marching.
Yeah, I seen that.
Flipping. They was just doing a lot. So yeah, it's almost like what this thing originally started out as. It became like a circus. Like like the one that just did it. You know what I'm saying? It just a lot of carrying on. You know what I'm saying? And I just think the cause of the reason of them doing it, they just got away from that and. People came out there and had the fun that they wanted to have the way that they wanted to have it. And I think that's why it led to a lot of fights and things of that nature because people getting drunk, bro. And
that's
on alcohol and, mess and, yapping and this one talking. And next thing you know, like, you know what I'm saying, they brawling out there.
Right. That would be. That's what it be. Sometimes they be on that liquor and just happen to be a straight nigga with the red shirt on. You heard me? You giving off something you don't think you giving off, and you get
you probably looking at the dude stupid, like you know what I'm saying. Like man, I can't believe these niggas out here like this. You know what I'm saying, which lead to what I'm saying is a form of disrespect to them. That's feeling like you know what I'm saying. I'm still a man, like,
right? And by this shit not being so big, right? Because it must have been about 2 years, 3 years. This shit been going on.
3 years, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So this ain't no. It's big when it happened, but it ain't a big thing. So to the point to where like. It's coming up next year. The month, the day.
You just fucking see it when it happens.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That exactly. That's what that is. At this moment, anyway. So boom, my people, my partner was coming. Long nigga I met over the jail course and shit, but he moved to Detroit and shit. You know what I'm saying? I rock with him, but you know what I'm saying, enough to give him the blueprint when he come to New Orleans. I get you a ride, do your Uber thing after that, because you don't really need no car. So he told me he was coming in. Boom. They were Thursday, Friday or something. He hit me every time he was coming in. I picked him up from the airport. That was that. So I dropped him off to his motherfucking hotel downtown. I'm just telling him, be careful down here, man. Talking about the city, bro. Like, this shit a little different. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say.
You knew the red dress thing?
No. I don't even know. Like, sometimes, like, niggas be coming down here for certain events then jammed up with a female or something, and then they'll fuck around and go to jail or get caught for something down here that they did. And they fuck around and do a whole joke. And this nigga he never was from New Orleans, but he was from Detroit, but he just was down here on another event years ago, and he was in JP, and then
And that's how
in
y'all
upstate.
got,
That's
yeah.
how we. But he never like you ain't from down here. But that's how I met the nigga in jail.
Right.
So
wasn't no
cool,
partner
like
you grew up with.
Yeah,
type.
right.
Yeah,
So but I'm cool enough to drop a nigga off, pick a nigga. You know what I'm saying? See or whatever. I dropped the nigga off at the hotel. He hit me up later that night. What you doing? I'm like, I'm moving through the city, this and that, there. He like, I'm at Lakeside. You going on Bourbon? I just ran across some people out of town in the store saying, bitch, it's going down on Bourbon tonight. You got to wear red. I don't know nothing about this red dress shit because, like you say, we don't know nothing about that till it happened.
Right.
You hear me? I'm just telling them, no, I don't fuck with that because niggas from down here don't go on no Bourbon. Like, niggas who stay here do not go on Bourbon, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it's more for tourists.
yeah, it's more for tourists. You know what I'm saying? You see a nigga from down here, they tap dancing, they doing some shit, they
making
hustling.
money. They making money off
Or they
it,
going, they on some going with
on
the move. Yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, nah, I ain't going. That's why I'm telling them. I ain't telling them because it's the red dress shit because I ain't even aware of that. So I'm like, nah, I ain't going. So this nigga hit me that night and sent me a photo. You hear me? And I'm looking, I'm dissecting, analyzing this bitch. I'm like, man, this bitch look like a little rough. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, man, he from Detroit. I don't know how he become a type of female he like, but I'm like, man, nah, this bitch look a little rough. So before I text him back, I'm really examining this bitch. I'm like, nah, this a fucking dude. You hear me? So I ain't even say like this a dude right then and there. I just said like, man, I ain't on that. That's all I text him. Nigga called me. I'm like, he like, nah, man, what you mean? Talking about you ain't knowing that. I'm just sending you the picture of the shorty that I hollered at. I say, man, that's a dude. You could clearly see that's a dude, bro. I don't know if you been drinking or whatever. He like, that's a dude. He hung the phone up Monday morning. Just morning, his girl called me talking about he in Orleans Parish, $50,000 bond on the he done broke the dude's jaw. You hear me? He aggravated battery.
Yeah.
You dig? He talking about help. Can I help him buying him out? No, what the fuck I'm helping buying him out? I told him be careful, and I ain't my partner like that, brother. Be helping you buying out, talking about do some signature and no. Right. No, man, I told you to be careful now on that bitch. And then I don't even know if your girl know that.
She was trying to go with a move.
Yeah, because I can't see how your girl vouching for a nigga to help you get out from.
I doubt if that conversation went anything like you think it went. It most likely went, look, babe, I'm in jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm in New Orleans. I got into it with a nigga out there. A nigga out the gate. Nigga playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Must think because I'm from out of town, blah, 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 blah. I wound up breaking the nigga jaw and I got arrested. So I'm in jail. But listen, call this number because I got my partner. He down here. You know what I'm saying? I don't really, you know, and see if you can get in touch with him and see if he can help me make my bond. I think that's how it went because I doubt if a chick will be calling on her behalf knowing that he was trying to pick up a chick or thought it was a chick. You know
I don't know. That's a little sketchy, bro, because some people feel like the things that I need you out here for is priority. So we're going to deal with that when you get out, right? Because you might be, it's Monday morning. You is part of the daily routine. You drop me off, and you drop them off, and then you go to work. And then when you get off of work, it's time for me to get you, and then we get the kids. Then we go. See, you fucking up every day that you fucking stay in jail. You got to figure this shit out.
Right.
So even if a motherfucker know you ain't there for some down bad, for some cheating, whatever, shit that to break us up. But at this moment, we gonna deal with that. You still my kid's father. Woo woo woo. Right. But you think on some punk shit, that's a little extra.
Yeah, I just don't think that part was, you know, because evidently if the dude broke the dude's jaw, that means he wasn't directly trying to go to move at a gay man. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, you'd have knew what he was picking up. But when you put him on game about, man, that's a dude, and then he really analyzed it and saw it for what it was, you know, they got in an argument and he wound up going off on him thinking like, damn, dude, why you didn't tell me you was a, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. However that went, however their conversation went and it led to a fight and he wound up, you know, breaking dude's jaw. You know what I'm saying? So evidently just off of him going to jail for doing what he did after what you said, it don't sound like this dude was actually like knowing that he was like dealing with a punk. But he thought it was a girl for sure.
But if you holler at them, is that like not giving them the right to tell them what they is? If you holler.
Well, if you holler, like, you know what I'm saying, sometimes people would think that you already know what it is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I don't know how that argument kicked off, because once you find out it's a dude, it's just leave him alone. Like,
you holler at me, you grab me on my ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You did all that. They probably say, don't do that, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to be like,
I mean, see, that environment was crazy too.
Yeah, it was
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? So if you out here,
it was crazy, B.
Yeah, so
Facts.
if you out here, I'm quite sure those guys thinking
Exactly.
that everybody who out here is with the
It's
shits.
with the woo.
Yeah, so don't trip on me. I'm just doing me. I'm amongst my friends and what we doing, and you out here and you shot at me. I'm thinking that you would assume you see me with 10 other ones. You know what I'm saying? I know you could tell my partner got a beard. You know what I'm saying? Because, they have people out there, look like they work out. You know what I'm saying? They got dudes with full beards and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? You can kind of see, the play of what's going on out here. You should have been cautious on how you move just in the mix of that. You should have, you know what I'm saying? You had to see a bitch squat and piss for you to really be like, as a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, if you go into that environment, if you stumbled up on it, damn, what this is, all these people with the red dress, and then you get out there, you start seeing what you're seeing. Automatically, as a straight man, you looking like, no matter how many women they got, you notice they got a lot of homosexuals. You're like, hold on, this shit a little mixed, like too much. I'ma just back out of this, like, you know what I'm saying? Because evidently, like, you know what I'm saying, it's a mixture of, you know what I'm saying? This,
Right.
like, so I don't know if this is something, I don't really know what kind of party. I'm talking about you could be totally oblivious to what's going on. Once you peep the scene a little bit, you start seeing like, hold up, they got these girls, they got men with the dress. I don't really know. This ain't my type of party out the gate. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all gonna do. I'm gonna dip somewhere else and go deal with people that got on regular clothes. You know what I'm saying? And deal from that matter. Like,
And when you not from down here, you don't know the borderline. You don't know that line or that street. Like, further you get down that way, it's the further you're going into
that territory.
Yeah.
Yeah, that territory of where the
You
homosexuals
deep,
hang at.
and you don't know what's happening.
See, it's like a setup because that parade start from the beginning and bring you to that world.
Yeah.
So you having fun? You
That
partying with
bitch
them?
going straight.
Yeah.
That bitch, look, you going straight. This how this shit changing on you as you get down. See, this the straight niggas, see the straight line. As you going down that fucking street.
They dipping off. Yeah, it's getting thinner. It's getting thinner. That bitch ain't as wide as it was when it started. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Thin, my nigga.
So.
And I used to be the real nigga. And like, see how homie went to jail talking about helping buying out and all that. I used to be that nigga, like, come to your rescue and all that, not even fucking taking into consideration what's going on with my priorities and my family.
You need me.
You know what I'm saying? I got all kinds of other shit going on, man. I can't just jump out the window talking about 5,000 here for, and then like, you didn't come down here to chill with me or to meet with me, or you just happened to woo, you know what I'm saying? Because you was on the way.
Just the city I'm in, yeah.
Yeah,
like let me holler at my dude. I know he live down there, but you ain't come down here for me.
Yeah. So I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying? Nah, bro.
I hold no responsibility in your actions at that point. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And telling you
I wasn't with you.
And telling you watch yourself is a big statement. You heard me? That cover a lot of shit.
Meaning I can't help you. So watch yourself. I ain't saying I can't help you, but I'm telling you to watch yourself so you don't need my help. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You would have burned the nigga out?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't have it.
If you have it, I don't have it.
If I have it, I don't have it. I don't have it. Because that's not my relationship with you. My relationship ain't a 5,000 buying out partner.
Right.
It's
Facts.
It's a acquaintance. I know you, you know me, whatever, but we're not partners. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You let me get $10
Yeah. Something that don't bother me. Like, but nothing I'm gonna be on your back like calling Detroit for, say, bro.
Yeah.
I need that. You know what I'm saying? You where in Detroit, I'm trying to get my money. You just never come. I'm never going to New Orleans again. You know what I'm saying? And I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So now we don't have that type of relationship for me to do that. You know what I'm saying? But
I ain't lying.
I turn you on to a Bell's bound.
Right. I ain't even want the drama, you heard me, done in the back and forth.
You help?
So I just blocked this girl. She was calling too much. I just blocked her.
I can feel you on that because you don't know her either.
Yeah,
I don't owe you nothing.
Just get out my help, bitch. I ain't tell you come. I ain't tell you come do all this, bitch. You're going too crazy with all these phone calls, bitch. I'm gonna really tell you why you in there.
Well, what you just digging in, like, you know what I'm saying, on like, what you could do, like asking questions on, like,
what you could do, call down there, go down there, and all that.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's kind of insinuating what you got, how much you got. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that.
What she had?
They saying this. I think she
what she had? On
800.
Oh man, he's stuck.
He's stuck.
Stuck like Chuck. They can't put up. They got to put up some property. So, I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, at the end of the day, that's kind of crazy. So that's why when you go out of town, you know what I'm saying, and you going into these different little areas, you got to you give them the right words to be careful because, like, hey, bro, like I know if you go to jail in Atlanta, the only person that could bail you out is somebody from Atlanta.
Right.
Like you can't. You know, I think it's like that in Florida too. You can't. You know, make bond on your own is almost like somebody got to be there, and they had to be there for 2 years or more to
some stipulations on that shit. I ain't fucking with all that.
So that's like crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think people be coming to these different areas and not knowing the laws of the land, like, you know what I'm saying, and what they can get themselves into and wind up getting in trouble they can't get themselves out of.
And like I say, man, that voicemail is 500. Man, I'm talking about 4740, 504 500 4740. Pertaining that right there. This a call in that left a voicemail pertaining to what we talking about. So let's get to it.
Right.
Yeah, what you need to do is leave that duck ass nigga back there in Orleans Parish, and when he don't make no bail for him, anytime he ain't know that Shorty was a goddamn man, leave his ass back there, let him fight them charges. Then when he get out, he can walk to the airport and catch him a plane up out of here, because he's a duck. He a duck. Don't even fuck with him.
Facts.
TD, be cool on him, TD. TD said he's a duck. Don't even fuck with him. Let him get him out. Let him walk to the airport, get him out of here, man.
So see, not even knowing that that's what she was saying, like, you know, don't pay the bond, like, you know what I'm saying? She even know, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with that. Like, New Orleans is a different place, bro. It's totally different, you know what I'm saying? You know, than a lot of places I've ever been. And like that lady sound like she older, like, you know what I'm saying? So for her to call in, you know what I mean, she in tune with, you know, us
salute to her
podcast on, you know, the Instagram or whatever
salute
may be the case. And she called in, you know, and she kind of laid her law down, and she sound older, but she also sound hip, like she
right,
duck ass, you know
duck
what I'm saying,
ass,
shit like that.
ass,
walk his ass to the airport, you know what I'm saying?
Get up out of
here.
here.
So, you know, she understand, you know, the code to this shit, like, or the streets, like, you know what I'm saying, pretty much how a street nigga should be dealing with it or handling it. And yeah, that's crazy, like, that she went that route with it, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's crazy, like, you know.
Cause that's somebody's grandma for sure.
Yeah, that's an older lady, like, you know, like I say, I don't know if she got grandchildren, but she older. You know,
right. Salute to her. She tapped in with gas and MEANA, man.
Right,
she tapped in with gas and MEANA, man. And then she said that nigga walked to the airport.
Right.
Well, you know how far that is to walk. You can't even walk, so she really was joking. But y'all gotta say y'all name, man, so we can just shout y'all out when y'all call in, man.
Yeah, because they don't need no names, like.
Right. That's crazy, man. We're gonna get to one more before we get off this bit. Before we get to another subject.
Well, what's up, gas bitch? What's up, MEANA, bro? Hey, I know we had our little disagreements, bro. This OG murder, bro.
No, man.
Hey, bro, we ain't that serious, bro. You know, I apologize, bro.
Oh, man.
You know? But say, bro, you know, like, we could do our thing together, man. Gangsta do, man. You know? Why? Oh, you're killing me. You know what I'm saying? Say, MEANA, I fuck with you, bro. Give me something. I was on that head wrong. You heard me when you was doing that shit? Yeah. Gas, stop looking for me, man. Tell Gas I'm trying to get out my grandma's basement, man. No rap, no cap podcast. Yeah, you understand me? You're killing me.
Now we got some people that fuck with us. Do all this in the real place.
That's some jokes. Like, yeah, that nigga call us a
man, no, new rap podcast got a fucking phone on. Oh, it's over with. The game over. Bitch, I can call this motherfucker here.
Yeah, brother.
And just
you can call this bitch.
Talk on this motherfucker.
Talk on this
the
motherfucker.
No rap camera.
That's Lord.
Mike, boy, y'all niggas stupid.
Like a dog.
You the dumbest. Y'all the dumbest. Then open up a mic.
He said, y'all the
Bye.
dumbest.
They fuck with this shit.
I'm
glad we was able to add something, brainstorm and come up with something that we could fuck with the people. This shit free, man. This shit free of charge. Hit that number on the screen, man. Always, man. Like I said, you might get lucky. We might play your shit. We got a lot of them shits, man. So don't get impatient. If you leave a voicemail, we gonna eventually get to it. You know what I'm saying? So salute to that brother right there.
Wow, what's up, Mike, baby? I got the number to do rap podcast, though. I just see Gas. Gas, And see, can't drop the number on that motherfucker, dog. I'm tapped in, dog. Nigga, Gansy, you can call him a bitch ass, they call him all that, see, a bitch ass nigga, who ass nigga.
Call this bitch.
Whatever, call Cap. Call New Rap Cap, man. I'm here. I'm tapped in, dog.
That's love.
That's love.
I love you, Mike. Y'all still.
I wanted, change it up a little bit. I don't know if you heard about the Finesse2Tymes
Thanks.
issue that's going on with his mom. You know what I'm saying? His mom have been on social media kind of ranting off, saying that, he ran through, $4 million, you know what I'm saying, on jewelry, flying people out, things of that nature. And, he never really hit her off right, you know what I'm saying, sent her, no real money. She said she don't know what 30, 40,000 look like, you know what I'm saying? The most he ever give her is $2,500, $3,000 at a time. And, she fucked up right now, you know what I'm saying? She's in a situation to where, she calling out to social media people to, send her some money to kind of help her, like, move or whatever.
Send her some money?
Well, that's what she asking. Yeah,
Right,
she asking people, you know what I'm saying, to donate money to, the situation that, that she dealing with right now, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to hear your opinion.
$4 million, dog. Like, ain't no way a nigga mama supposed to be reaching out, you know what I'm saying, on no Instagram for no money. But it's a lot of layers to that shit, bro. You can't even answer one way with that shit. But we all got mamas, and every different person got a whole lot to say of why they would have believed it should do this and should be like that. So there's a lot of thoughts that run through my head. So we just talk about a film that I may come up with, because every time I stop, I'll think of another one. You know what I'm saying? But that's number one though. Especially like if you a nigga from the hood and you came up in poverty and, just listening to the D-boys on the block, that just be a little saying, like, get your mama out the hood, nigga, no matter what you do. You hustling on these streets, nigga, make sure your mama straight, get your mama up out here. And I look at Finesse2Tymes as a nigga from Memphis, nigga in and out the system, being that caliber of nigga like we speaking on.
Come from the bottom, right?
Yeah, so I'm thinking that the same shit that, would be said in his neighborhood, because that shit is universal around the world. And for a nigga not to, so like I was saying, I don't understand why would she be home, because that's like the drive for a nigga like with our caliber. Like that's all we want to do is get your mama out the hood.
Right, but in a situation to where like you done took care, you know what I'm saying, you done put in a position, and like no matter what position you put her in, you know what I'm saying, it's just never good enough. Like even with the money that I'm hitting you off, as long as I'm hitting you off with the money, whether it's $3,000, $2,500, you don't have a problem. But the day I say no, man, I ain't got it right now. Woo. Now you come to social media and kind of like air me out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the relationship him and his mom may have, but like I said, I know his mom was once on the road with him and taking care of kids and things of that nature. So they was locked in, at one time. But you know what I'm saying? Like I say, when we come to the level of like, hey, I don't got it, or, regardless of what you may think I may have, maybe not right now. And when they get to that level, like that's where the problems start kicking in, like,
Right, and no matter like the relations of whoever get on, some people like would you benefit from them, or with like me. If I get on, or I have so much money, would you benefit from me? It matched the love or the level that I feel that I fuck with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you mama, sister, brother, girl, the benefits gonna match. You know what I'm saying? Right. The love. And I think that's what it be more than anything, dog. Well, some people just don't even look at a mama as a mama. Yeah, you my mama just by having me. But especially on this entrepreneur shit, dog, when you trying everything you have, because when you start a business, dog, rapping or anything, come up with a song, the first things that you calculate in your head is family and friends. You try to put that shit together, man. You get 20 shirts. I know he gonna get one, cuz gonna get one. You ain't thinking about no friends. You just that shit start in-house first. Mom gonna get one, but your uncle get two. And then like, I'm making you go get the fucking order. Right. And then when you get them shits, them people don't come through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
no support. So it feeling like, damn, all that shit keep trickling it down to where I ain't even getting treated like a son. And then you might lie to a nigga something you probably could have helped me with. And I'm telling you that this is my dream, this is my vision. If you can help me with that, man, this gon'. And then you start looking at it, that they don't help you with that. They don't really love me. They don't want to see me do good.
Right.
And that's how that shit start coming. So when you start having vendettas, you know what I'm saying? Like when I get on, I don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers ain't help me. My motherfuckers wouldn't have never I'm changing this shit. So some niggas be like, also, I'm just gonna live with this bread. I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, right. Like you said, people
bad, though.
people show the level of love according to the relationship. So you say it's bad. So it's bad that we don't have the relationship that we should have because you my mama, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you didn't do your part with me as a son or whatever may be the case, and I supposed to, because I'm your son, just do go over and beyond because you my mom, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what you're saying is bad about it.
It just, to me, because I'm the type of nigga, bro. Like I say, I'm the caliber of that person that came under that code, under that saying, look out for your mom no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Your mom had you. Your mom put you on this earth. I'm caught up under all that. You know what I'm saying? So I can hang on a couple times saying no, but when I see shit start getting urgent, where I'm last option, not even last option, to where I know, man, I really could do that shit and it ain't gonna hurt me. I'm just being stubborn.
Right.
I go do it because I can't just see moms on the internet, bro, and I know I got M's. Like, what is I'm saying no for if I got M's? I'm just not strong enough to even turn moms down like that.
Right, but but that also correlate with the relationship you have with moms as well, right?
No relationship.
So if you never knew moms at all, she never was in your life, and mom just popped back up at the level of you having success, and she need money, and she constantly calling. Now that's the only relationship you have with her now is that, look, son, send me send me, and that become your relationship. Then how you feel in that thing? Do you feel used, or you feel like, oh, cause that's mom, I gotta just do?
Nah, and then a lot also based off what I have also. But just knowing, bro, that that's my mom's, even if I never seen her before and she never said hi or bye. Some of the drive that I got maybe was for one day when I see moms, I'm gonna make sure I bless her. She probably ran away or probably gave me up to the foster home because she couldn't take care of me. She ain't had no bread. So that's my whole grind, man. When I get right with this podcast shit, I'm gonna be on the search for moms. So if she come back in my life, this is the right time for you to come back in my life. It's just how I think so about certain
Right.
shit.
I get it.
I'm waiting to bless you, man. I'm looking, even if I never heard, I'm 40 years old in a couple weeks, dog. And I ain't never had no birthday party ever in my life, no celebration ever in my life, nigga, from birth to why I'm sitting right here on this podcast, nigga. When I get right, nigga, I'm blessing moms. I'll throw moms the biggest birthday party. You see what I'm saying? My heart don't work like that.
Hey, now I understand it. I agree with you on it. I'm one of them dudes that looked out for my mama no matter what. I remember my mom's telling me when I first started getting money with rap. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. She was like, "No, it's your money, baby."
All right, facts.
You go ahead and do what you do, and I still leave something. You know what I'm saying, on the countertop for whatever may be the case. You know what I'm saying? Just to show her, like, man, I love you. I know you need more than what you got. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you're saying. I know your bills paid, but go treat yourself to something. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have a mama that was like trying to pull from me because she feel like she was just happy that her son was able to be on his own and don't need nothing from her. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got me, you just make sure you get you right. You know what I'm saying? But I still, like I said, I still kick out.
And that's crazy, bro. And that's some of the unconditional love too, because most niggas who take care of their moms, they take care of them from that, bro. Cause she couldn't take care of me. It's like we swapping it, like niggas like she didn't take care of me, so I can't take care of her. No, that's why niggas take care of their mama, the blessing, cause she never was able to take care of you. You see what I'm saying? That's why niggas do it.
Right. Yeah, for the most part, I could
Most
see
niggas.
that. Yeah, I can see that on there. But they got some people got a hard hearts.
Nah, for sure.
To a level where they be
Facts.
like, man, she ain't never did nothing for me,
Facts.
man. She wasn't never for me. They despise they mom. You know what I'm saying? Because she gave them away. Not even understanding her story, just understanding that these other foster parents raised me or whatever, and my mom just gave me up, and they resent them for that, like, reason, like, you know what I'm saying? Only because you gave me up. Fuck the reason, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, the main thing that I see is that you gave me up, you know what I'm saying? And that's the confusing part to them, like, you know what I'm saying?
And don't get it twisted, big brother. Like, none of us ain't no dumbass nigga. You know what I'm saying? For nobody I don't even think the relationship even matter. You know what I'm saying? For you to be a dumbass nigga, you just ain't no dumbass nigga. So if mom just coming with some outrageous ass shit, it's all, you know what I'm saying? Like, mom, you're not about to keep, I just gave you 10 bands yesterday, Wednesday, you're not coming Friday, hitting me with, like, it's just so much shit where you a better, come on, man, you playing
can detect
on me.
that you just using me now.
Yeah,
Like,
you
so that's why I was asking, like, if feeling used about it would change up the situation, because I feel like you just calling me to use me you know, or to get what you can get from me. Like it don't feel like love no more. You know, even though I want this relationship with you because you my mom, and I'm thinking because I bless you, we should become more jam. But in the mix of that, I just feel used in that
You
situation.
feel used before you made like big purchases and shit, or you just feeling used just on the 1,500 woos? Like you ain't bought no $400,000-$500,000 house before. You ain't bought no hell of a car. You know what I'm saying? Like how you feeling used off the 1,500 woos?
I'm feeling used off of that's what the relationship is based around.
Just bread, huh?
Yeah, just
right,
bread.
right,
Like it ain't no time spending. It ain't no I want to come see the grandkids and
Right.
you know you ain't you just coming like you know like a pop like you know what I'm saying. Let me see, my son got money. Yeah, that's my son. He the rapper. But whoop, give me, and it's just never no love. It's never no love is reciprocated. There's no nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, if you feeling used, like, you know what I'm saying, it comes a level to where you feel like, man, this shit ain't getting no better. It's really getting worse because she's starting to ask for more now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the more success I get, the more that she want from me, like, you know, and it ain't no love in it. And I think nobody want to be used, like, you know what I'm saying? We want love, but nobody want to be used. You know what I'm saying? That's in any situation, any relationship you have with anybody, friends.
Nigga don't want to pay for
family member.
love.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to have you around, I got to keep popping you off for you to just come over. Kids got a birthday party. You going to give me $1,500? Oh, man, the kids got a birthday party.
Right.
Is you coming? Or if you're not, like, you know what I'm saying? So if it's that type of relationship, I can see where you, like, put distance between how you move with that person, regardless if they're your parent or not. You know what I'm saying?
And I think a lot too, though, when a nigga grinding, nigga coming up, I think that's one of the stages too. And you can't like avoid it. So where like some of your loved ones gonna be expecting way more out of you that you willing to give.
Right.
And I think a lot of people fall victim from that, you know what I'm saying? Then they wind up falling off because they were so kind hearted for the people who was coming in to where they fell off.
Yeah, they do because some people don't know how to say no, like, you know what I'm saying, to a level because of they understand the struggle of what everybody's coming from. Everybody who's based around me need me, like, you know, and some people that's a stroke of an ego, like, you know, just to feel needed, just because I can do, you know, it don't even be from a love perspective, it be more from a power stroke, like, yeah, I popped him off, yeah, I'm taking care of all these niggas around here. It's like for their ego, it's like something that they feeding within themselves. It ain't directly for the love of you. That's why they bird feed people to keep them around. I'm never giving you enough to go get on your own and do something for yourself. I need you to stay around me. And I can keep popping you off a few hundred here and this and that just to keep y'all, you know, around me, looking at me like a god. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, some people stroke their ego like that.
I think if you get over that stage, man, I'm talking about if you could power through them stages right there, the rewards on the other side is super, super great. You know what I'm saying? The stay on course. You know what I'm saying? And not get caught up into entitlement, survivor's remorse. And if you could just power through that shit, because them times coming, dog, make you feel like, man, like, what the fuck I just put to help? You will be start questioning yourself. You know
but I think that, you know, if you prioritize it the proper way, like, everybody earn what they're getting from me, like, in a way. Like, you know, if I got my mom and them, like, I set them up with a house, you know, I can put you on an allowance that's gonna keep it where I understand I allocate a certain amount of money to my mom and them living, like, you know, so I'm gonna give you an allowance of a certain amount of money every week or whatever, which I know, like, I'm putting out instead of giving you a whole pot of money at one time that you just go fuck up and need it again. I just keep you on a certain
It's
allowance.
like you pre-micromanaging it.
Well, it's like I'm micromanaging it to a level of like.
Nigga don't like that.
No, but listen, it's to a level where I can understand how I'm dispersing my finances instead of 50 here. Like,
so you won't go woo. Right.
Yeah. Before I can go under. I can go under not
Quick.
managing the money the proper way.
that.
And all the dudes that's around me, listen, dog. Like, if you go be around, y'all gotta find a job. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit gotta make sense. You managing. You
That's
you
some
know
real
you
shit.
cameraman.
Facts.
You know you doing this. Y'all security. I gotta this shit gotta be. It gotta make sense because other than that, I feel used and I'm just a pop for y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta prioritize that shit a certain way so that you can manage the money properly.
And you will see, and you
see
that,
who there.
man,
And for
that'll
what?
show niggas hands.
Yeah, who here for what?
You stepping on the gas doing it like that.
Right.
Yeah. I never thought about that.
But that's organizing it to a level of like everybody here for a reason. Like, you know
The
what I'm saying?
vision.
So yeah, I ain't got like, now we going forward the right way and everybody feel good. Then you feel good about the money you earn because you looking like I did my job.
Right.
I did what I needed to do. So when he give me my money, I don't feel like I'm under a man and he take care of me. No, I'm doing a job.
He did a
like,
service,
yeah,
and
he
your
got
service
paid.
got you paid, and the service that you got paid for fulfilled us.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
The dream is working now. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
This
just
is-
hit you with a 10 woo and you gone,
Yeah.
and then
Then you
down the
pop
line.
back around, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You can make 20 woos with me if with me.
If you work with me and we build this thing, like, you know what I'm
Like you
saying?
say, you the
And-
cameraman, you this, you
Yeah,
that.
find a job, brother. You know what I'm saying? Around, you know what I'm saying? And for the ones who feel like they're too big to have a job, then I'll see you when I see you. But I holler when I come through town, and you know we go hang out, and I got the drinks and I got the food, and the love will be there. We went shopping, oh bitch, buy, get you something, blah 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 blah. But that's what that relationship would be about. It wouldn't be about 10,000 when you know every time you see me 1,500. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason you hanging around me. I don't even need all that dead weight around me like that.
Right.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
nigga gonna spend you gonna spend money just dead and bad all the time.
And then
Facts.
those kind of people be wanting to have the same stroke that you have. Like they don't want to do nothing. They want to post up like they the big dog with you, and you know
They the closest
that's my
to you type
partner.
shit.
And you know what I'm saying. So you know a lot of egos and a lot of hate get built in a mix of that because they ain't really earning nothing, but they still feel entitled to everything.
That shit crazy, dog. Cause you be having a nigga, man. You got like I say, dog. Just coming up, bro. Just New Orleans, that jail system, just whatever. It make you like spot liars, make you know when a nigga moving different, something about to happen. You know what I'm saying? It give you all these fucking things, bro. These techniques and tools to be able to, you know, to move around and stay alive at this bitch. You know what I'm
It's like
saying?
a survivor's instinct. Like yeah, you know.
Cause it be having you'll come up and they'll be having a nigga who trying to tell you about this nigga, how this nigga playing on you and how you gotta watch him cause he doing snake shit. And the whole while he the one doing the
Some
snake
snake
shit,
shit.
but he just trying to tell you about this nigga so you won't be on him. You thinking like some niggas who ain't really analyzing this shit like, man, that's my number one right there. Cause he putting me on point with all these other niggas the whole while. He the
You don't want a
nigga.
snake in you, right? He
And
trying
that
to get
nigga
close.
genuine. The nigga who he's saying trying to go with moves on
Right.
you, he genuine.
That's usually how it go. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it in camps. You know what I'm saying? Just
Facts.
being around people.
Facts.
Like, you know, the plot thickens. You know what I'm saying, dog? You know what I'm saying? So people start cutting throats of other people to try to eliminate them because they see the potential of them being somebody that could probably be beneficial to you. You know what I'm saying? So if I can get rid of him, you can't even notice him to even, you know what I'm saying? So you can keep your eyes this way on me. And with me giving you a little heads up on it, you know, like you go to buying into it as, man, I'm glad you around, bitch. You the eyes that I don't have.
Yeah,
man.
all this old fake ass shit. Nigga swipe.
Boy,
that
nigga need
shit.
some eyes behind him, boy. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
you geek.
But the whole time, you know what I'm saying? He just plotting on, you know, staying close so that he can secure a bag for himself. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That shit crazy, bro. Like them streets really fool the nigga, dog. To catch all that shit, but you had to be seeing all that cutthroat snake shit for you to even be aware that this even might happen. You understand what I'm saying? You know how my life had to even be telling you that I gotta be wise. You see how natural I'm telling you this? Like I don't even supposed to be thinking about it. Like,
Right.
But that's what that shit do. That shit do to you, dog. And nothing come from that shit, bro. That shit just all illusion, dog. Like the street shit, just period. Like nothing come from it, dog. Nothing.
But would you think that, you know, coming up in those environments gave you more of an edge of survival, like, you know what I'm saying, like compared to a person that's not aware of anything like that. You know what I'm saying? They call them kind of people ducks, and look at him, he green and things of that nature. So when you being raised in these environments and you start detecting these type of things, it helps down the line.
Yeah,
with
it helps, but
survival.
I'd rather if I would have had an option to get raised the right way and not go through all that still made me who the person I am today, I'd rather go the other way.
I don't think you'll be the same person though.
I probably wouldn't.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you'll be totally you just be a totally different person, like from because the way you are is because of the environment and the way you was raised. Like that's how you become.
But that's a
who you
lot
are.
of, but shit, that's a lot of pain and struggles and backstabbing and
People
you know
say
what I'm
if they could
saying?
do it all, you hear a lot of people say this. If I could do it all over again,
Nah.
I wouldn't change nothing.
Nah, bro, because I remember sometimes they'll just going to school and teachers used to be asking a nigga what you want to do next year, where you see yourself in 5 years. You don't even know, man. I'm in the trenches, man. I'm talking about, bitch. I'm trying to see next Friday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You talking about what I see myself in 5 years,
yeah,
man. I'm
right.
trying to see next Friday, man. This shit tricky out here. 14, 15 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I totally get it. You know what I'm saying? I could kind of see the mentality of that, and you saying like if you had a better option, you prefer the better option in life because, just having to survive is crazy within the that type of environment. I get
Right.
it.
Hey, this is what I want to tell you before we move on, right? I want to tell you about the voicemail shit that we incorporated in, and you can elaborate on how you feel about it. But I just think that when the nigga came up with that shit, it's a good thing. It's free of charge. You know what I'm saying? And the people could really, really call in, and we can hear their tone, hear their voice, see how they really, really feel about some of the things. Because we positive and negative. Whatever you want to call and say, you know what I'm saying? We'll listen to them. Woo. If a nigga on some real, real disrespectful shit, we ain't gonna play them. You know what I'm saying? But borderline nigga Joe talking their shit, giving their opinion about they like what they like about us, what they don't like about us. We playing all that type of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was just happy that I see the outcome from the shit that we just started this shit and we got 30, 40 fucking voicemails, you know what I'm saying? Some good, some bad. And we gonna play them shits, but I just think that was a good thing, bro, that we came up with and we really could have fun and really, really talk to the people and just hear their voices that's way more than being in the chat, which we love that too. But them people in the chat can now call and comment on some of the shit that they be saying in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Just call and say that shit. So I think that was it's a good little woo. And while we talking about this shit, the number for you to call is 504-500-4740, 24-hour voicemail. Whatever, man. Whatever y'all want to talk about, tell us, comment on any topics, any whatever. Just call that number, man.
Get into one.
Oh yeah, we get into one. Hey, and this one of the ones that sometimes, and it go with the conversation that we having because when we were talking about that entrepreneur shit and got to keep striving through. Sometimes you got to remind yourself. Sometimes you've been took notes, like on some of the things that you want to follow to improve. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And sometimes you'll get sidetracked by them shits until you get a refresher. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And sometimes them shits come at the right fucking time. You're like, damn, man, because we was getting sidetracked and getting off our woo, bro, worrying about this old bitch ass nigga. And you know what I'm saying? Ain't I would think, I might shoot a woo out there, but with the base of what we do ain't that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this was like a reminder. That's why I said this should come at certain times. You know what I'm saying? It was a reminder like, nah, nigga, get back on the woo with you and me
Stay
to
on
do.
what you do.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So yeah, this Wallow 267.
Gas, what's up, man? It's Wallow267. I just wanted to call you, man, let you know, man, keep going. No matter how rough it might get or, the ups and downs of life is nothing compared to what you already got through in life growing up in the NO. You've been through the worst, I'm talking about the worst battles of your life. So all you got to do is keep going. Stay disciplined, stay consistent, stay creative. That's really important in this clogged up world where everybody is doing content. You just got to stay creative. And as long as you stay creative and consistent, everything you want is going to come. Remember them conversations we had. Just remember them. Keep them conversations in your mind. Everything you want is coming your way. It's coming.
That's big.
Hey, one thing, and I don't even know if that shit be just happening mistakenly, how nigga be wording some shit, and it's always in our mind. Like you send your girl a text message, that bitch could be long as a motherfucker, but she only gonna respond to like the last sentence type shit, cause that was really like the last thing she heard.
Right. Or read.
And the last thing that Wallow said, that's why I'm saying that shit for real, because that's what I heard too. I heard what he said, but the last shit that he said, it really, really was the last thing that he said. So I remember in that. Remember them
conversations.
Right. And then that shit took me down memory lane, like when I be saying them shit to be needed, because I remember when I went out there to Philly by Wallow, he picked me up at the airport. We had some long talks, but he had to go somewhere. He had to go shoot somewhere, but he shot back. I mean, when he shot back, he scooped me back up, and them rides right there, it was mainly like more in depth about that conversation right there. So I had really forgot about that. That's why I'm trying to tell you, so be needed. I had forgot about that, and it made me think like, damn, man, yeah. Cause some days, bro, I be thinking like, man, this shit even work. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, but I know that just be thoughts I having because the real me not stopping.
Right.
But I still had them thoughts still come, you know what I'm saying? Even though I could shake them off like, fuck no, boy, you know what I'm saying? Them fucking messages right there really make a nigga. Boy, we that thing.
Listen, it's big because of the person that took the time out to relay that message to you like that. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that he wanted you to know, like, you know, I see you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing, and however you use this, you know what I'm saying? Use it the way you use it, but I just want to put it out to you that, you know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, don't give up on it, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm quite sure, I don't know where you're at, like close to, you know, to where you're trying to go at than probably any other person. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I respect that, you know what I'm saying? And we need those type of relationships with people. Like that's that motivation that keep us going, you know?
Right. Man, let nigga know about the book. You gotta make sure to get the book.
So listen, I got the book out, man. It's called Untold, The Story of Unknown Legend. You know what I'm saying? It's an autobiography of my life, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty much me just, you know, kind of giving it to you, like, from when I was born to where I'm at pretty much today, you know what I'm saying? And it's real detailed, you know what I'm saying? I'm real vulnerable in the book, you know what I'm saying? The good, the bad, the ugly, I speak about it, you know what I'm saying? Mistakes a nigga made, you know what I'm saying? Throughout the journey, you know, some of the things that happen with the music industry, some things happen with my family, my kids, my wife, things of that nature, and friends, you know what I'm saying? Right. Check it out, man. It's a good read, you know, and I think you'll get something out the book, you know what I'm saying?
Right, you're gonna get something out the book, man. I read it. You know what I'm saying? You know it's gonna be a good read. That nigga long-winded, for sure. You know what I'm saying? We gonna let y'all hear this nigga, man. This is another call in, man. This is the last one, man. So be sure to call in, man. 504-500-4740, man. Good and bad.
Just want to say, bro, this nigga MEANA, this nigga get on my nerves. Like, this nigga be long-winded. He talks so long and you don't even know what the fuck he talking about. It don't even make sense. My gas, I fuck with gas, but this nigga MEANA, bro, I just want to punch this nigga sometimes and take the mic off. Like, bro,
Damn.
get to the fucking point, bro.
You right, bro. Listen, whoever that caller was.
Some OG shit.
So listen.
Damn, nigga wanna punch your head off,
Listen,
dog.
you can punch. It should come with punching my head off, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that. But ultimately, like, yeah, I am long-winded, brother. So you're right about that. But I am podcasting. You know what I'm saying? So in podcasting, that's what it's about, talking. You know what I'm saying? So I get my point across. And listen, if I was talking where it don't make no sense, the guy who I'm talking to wouldn't understand what I'm talking about and could never elaborate back to what I'm talking about.
We both ain't be making sense. That's
yeah, evidently. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I wouldn't be getting facts if I wasn't making sense at what I'm saying. But I am, you know, I tend to be long-winded, but I try to elaborate so maybe you can understand, you know what I'm saying, where I'm coming from. So, you know, sometimes I give longer, extended examples, you know, maybe than I should.
You shouldn't want to punch the mic off, though. You shouldn't want to punch the mic off.
You know, some people just irk people. Like, you know, some people just irk people. And I get it, brother. You know what I'm saying? I can understand that everybody don't like everybody. And, you know, that's one of the people that he don't like me.
They get under my skin.
I get under his skin, you know what I'm saying? But I do, listen, I do respect your comment, brother. And I'm going to take that under consideration. I'm going to try not to be as long-winded. You know what I'm saying? You know, throughout the podcast. I'm going to try.
Right.
But you know, that's one I got to grow on, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know it's
so,
all love, though. But I do appreciate
love,
you still calling in, you know, at the end of the day, you know?
Right. That's crazy, though, because I know some shit, and you tell me also, like, I know some shit that could better me, right?
Right.
But it ain't the worst of me. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, I don't want to change certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like certain personal things, but like just say this. Like changing something about me that I offend others that I don't know. I don't give a fuck too much about changing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Me either. But what I do look forward to changing these things that I may not like about myself that I may tend to do that I don't like. Meaning like, I don't know why I do that. I just do it as a habit or something you got from young that you kind of brought into your adulthood that you kind of do that you feel like I shouldn't do that or I could be better if I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, when I detect those type of things, I tend to try to change them because it's something in myself that be saying I could do better. You know what I'm saying? So knowing I could do better, I just choose to do better.
Right. You were saying like that was just pretending yourself.
Yeah, that's self shit. The people thing, you know what I'm saying? That's just, I usually judge that off of my intent. You know what I'm saying? So I know if I ain't have ill intent, I just be like, I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mean it that way.
I don't think that's all the way true though, even though we both saying that. I don't think that's all the way true, even about myself as I think about it.
You don't care like how people take stuff?
Oh no, not that. I'm just saying
that's
like,
what I was speaking on.
Oh, I thought you was like saying like changing shit about ourselves.
I'm saying changing things about myself that I may be, I could be better in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I need to be more disciplined on working out. I need to be more disciplined on, especially when you're getting up in age, on what I eat and things of that nature because, you know what I'm saying, I know that shit could cause some health issues with me at a certain age, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's like I get conscious of things like that I feel like, man, I need to change that about me. You know what I'm saying? I need to put in more work on this, you know what I'm saying, to make me better, you know what I'm saying?
True.
And conducting myself in certain manners, you know what I'm saying? At one time, I used to always want you to know you can't play me, right? So I will want you to know I know you're trying to play me. But as I got older, I started saying, you know what, I'm letting my left hand know my right hand doing. So I don't like to let you know directly that you playing me. I know you trying to play me, and it gives me the edge on how to move on you accordingly instead of giving you time to change that up and say, no, you're taking it wrong or whatever. Nah, I just let you think you playing me, and you know what I'm saying? I got the upper hand.
Certain things.
So that's something I had to change.
Yeah, certain things like with me, I want to change when it comes like fatherhood and
yeah,
like
too. I needed to change that.
Being more verbal and shit. Like with my girl, you know what I'm saying? I just be more vulnerable, shit like that. But the perception for some other people, like that never made me uncomfortable in ways that it may seem to make other people comfortable. You go out to a party and they're like, man, I go that bitch ass nigga MEANA always. That don't make me uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
No, that don't. But if you kind of say something to somebody in a certain kind of way, and they left with, you felt like you disrespected them or you treated them wrong in that manner, and when you leave off, the other people that's around saying, "Damn, guys, you was kind of like fucked up like that." I kind of see where dude coming from with that. Like you was like, and that wasn't your intent, right? Like ultimately, I wasn't trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? But if everybody around here see that as being given off that way, and that's not what you want to do, shouldn't that be something that you may want to change because that's not what you want to give off?
I don't know.
Like I'm giving off the wrong signal.
Virgos, Virgos is like justify everything with logic that come across to them that's what it is. Meaning like all them people who were saying they got low vibration.
That's how you would look at that?
You should, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just like I'm not faulting myself because y'all got low vibration and you don't just understand the mentality that I'm coming with right now for all y'all to say that I'm tripping. I ain't faulting myself because all y'all saying I'm tripping. My mind, Virgo wise and all that, all y'all tripping just like him. Not that I'm fucked up.
Right, but so you ever feel like you never feel like you could be wrong at something you did or the way you handled? Because I done heard you say,
yeah, but just not off of that though. Not just off of that. Just saying, just because I'm outnumbered by something, that's not making me change it. I could be wrong. Just one person telling me.
No, what I'm saying is this: if the people said that, but you felt like that's not really what I was trying to give off, and if all y'all picked up that that's what I gave off, like maybe I might have delivered what I said wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because that really wasn't my intent. Now, if that's your intent and you take it however you take it, then yeah, I did that. I wanted him to feel like, I understand that. I give a fuck if he's mad about that. I wanted to say it the way I said it and the way he feel about it, fuck it, because that's how I wanted to say it. But if you say something that, and damn, and everybody like, damn, you was like, well, I wasn't really trying to come off that way. that's something that you feeling like, damn, I'm giving off the wrong thing. If you yourself can even know that that's not what I wanted to do. You see what I'm saying? That's like fuck what everybody else saying. Even if you was to ride home in a car by yourself, you could still feel like, damn, I ain't really want to come off like that. Like I fuck with dude, I've kind of played that wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you can't tell me that you never did nothing like that in life where somebody didn't deserve something that the way you treated them, like about something. Like
Yeah,
you know
that
what
was
I'm
true,
saying?
but I never fixed it. No, that's true, but I never fixed it.
Right. But you did recognize acknowledge it within yourself that I came across.
Right.
I ain't had to
That's
go that
crazy,
way.
huh? Because my pride won't let me fix it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I will do that now. You know what I'm saying? I call y'all all the time now. Like
That's a part of growth.
Yeah,
that's a part of growth because I can attest to that as well. Being younger and just being like, I got too much pride to say I'm my bad. Well, fuck it, that's on him. He got soft feelings. You know, like I still make it their fault that I know I ain't mean it that way, and just because I know that wasn't my intent, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, however he took it is how he took it. I know that wasn't my intent, like, and live with it from that standpoint, you know.
Hey, who's about to say?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I got into a lot of fights in jail, right? Because I was against like a nigga like a play when you won't play type nigga. Like I was against that. I never could understand that. You know what I'm saying? They're like, nah, bro, bitch, it ain't time to play.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you don't pick what time. Dog, all of us going through shit in here. You feeling like that's the time that you're supposed to get at me when I just got off the phone with my girl, I just got off the phone with my mama, and I ain't get my letter, I ain't get my $20 money or the bitch, I'm going crazy in this bitch. So this is the perfect time for you to judge me. But I'm going through something, bitch, because I need them 20. I'm trying to figure shit out.
Right.
I'm not on no shit. I don't want to play right now, bitch. I got the phone with my mama. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? But on the other side,
when you going through it, when he going through
you
it,
playing chess. I'm steady fucking with you, talking about chill out, you gambling. No, bitch, you was playing with. I'm telling you, bro, you chill out, bro. I'm playing this game. We're gonna fight. Let's go. You picking when you play with me, dog. Excuse me.
that's
you know
why
what I'm saying?
that's why some people say I don't play. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't detect, like, you know what I'm saying, when or when not to. You know what I'm saying? Because that's you're right about that. If we joke, that's what we do.
Ain't no pick and
Ain't
play.
no pick and play, like how we move on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta accept the shit, deal with it, keep it moving. But if you don't play, then you can always nip that in the butt. I don't really play with you like that, brother.
A lot of
Me and
niggas-
you don't get down like that. Me and you don't play like that. You can check that early.
Yeah, right. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, you can get that over with early. Like, I don't hold up. I don't play with you like that. And that's gonna establish whatever it's gonna be right there.
Right. Because sometimes, dog, you be in them jails. A lot of niggas try to walk their time down like that. You heard? I'm just going. I got from the jail call to the day I walk out this bitch. I'm gonna just try to mind my business. I ain't gonna get into nothing. That definitely be the objective for everybody, but it don't always go like that. You know what I'm saying?
Now when you get partners in that bitch,
Yeah,
and get
like-
cool with niggas, and you know what I'm saying, we jokes in the time, so we just passing it through. So we tell stories, we joke, we rib the whole nine just to get through it. But then that shit get ugly.
Cause it turned to survival mode. You know what I'm saying? That's what this shit be. You know what I'm saying?
Meaning what? When you say survival, like what you?
It don't be personal. Cause
you
you'll
talking about
have-
jokes in the time, just to what?
Yeah, I'm talking about like you josing and you fighting and you getting into it with niggas. That don't be personal. We going in the back. You know what I'm saying? It's just surviving. Like I'm in my feelings right now. I don't want to play, so I'm trying to survive through this moment. And you fucking with me. Let's get it in the back. It don't be that it's personal because that nigga that you have a fight with, he'll be your spade partner tomorrow. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how that shit go in there.
Yeah, let's get it off our chest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, shit, you come up that way, you know what I'm saying? Knock the chip off his shoulder.
Yeah.
Y'all scrap, and then nigga, y'all pull a dap it off. Let's go back to playing football. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least that's the way I came up in my era. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was more like, y'all got a problem? Get it off y'all chest.
Right.
You know, nigga put a chip on your shoulder, scrap, and now y'all better be cool. You know, because it's usually older dudes that's instigating.
Right.
It's never really too much your peers. It's like almost older dudes that just want to see two little niggas get it in, see if you a little man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And tell y'all niggas, like, squash that shit and keep it moving.
Hey, you know, you had heard what they do about the food stamps?
Yeah, I saw something that they was implementing about the food stamps.
stamps.
It's not that it's directly going to motion, but it's a bill that...
it's about to go in motion. I thought it said July on there or something.
See, what I had looked into it a little bit. It's almost like different states and whatever got different little ways they doing it.
You talking about? I'm trying to see if we talking about the same thing. You talking about like certain amount of hours and working and all that shit.
Well, yeah, they got that
that's
part.
what I thought you were talking about.
So they got that part about the hours, or got to do community work and all that kind of shit. But then they also got the part where the real part that I was more concerned about was the part about you can't buy snacks and cold drinks and things. Like, you can only buy healthy foods with the food stamps now. Like, they trying to cut off, like, where you can't buy like cereal and certain little things that they feel like that's a snack. That's not a necessity to bring in your house. So all you can buy is like fruits and vegetables and
they might well cut that motherfucker off.
Health shit. So I feel like now that's a little bit too much of control, because some of these snacks and shit is, like, it's downtime for families where their kids get a little snack, or that's a reward in their house. You know what I'm saying? To where, if you do this, you get the ice cream. You know what I'm saying? So some of that shit is kind of like order in certain people's houses on how they get their kids to fall in line for to get something. Like, y'all do this, y'all do that, then y'all can have this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but that's a little bit too much of control. And I just saw, with Trump trying to go in motion with that. You know what I'm saying? Which is gonna be a big game changer on, people with food stamps. But I think it's just another way to get people off it. Like,
that's what it,
to where you get frustrated to a level like, man, fuck that. The food stamps even worth getting, because I gotta buy what they want me to buy. Right. It's almost like you're in a commodity line and you can only get the food that the commodity people have for you.
I ain't lying. I used to be in that bit with Paw faithfully, bitch.
Commodity
give me that
line.
peanut butter, bitch. Give me that chicken. That chicken coming in that silver thing, bitch. We getting that powdered milk. See that orange juice and that apple juice? Oh, we making cold cups out there, and we putting them shits in the ice trays and freeze them up. That's our ice. Yeah, we got apple juice ice, bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Some of the shit was good. The cheese worked for a great grilled cheese.
Oh, that thick cheese that come in the box with the slice that bitch. I ain't lying. Sometimes you slice that bitch too thick and you eat that bitch.
Yeah. The cheese like that. You gonna get locked up. You ain't gonna be able to shit fucking with that block cheese. Eat too many of them bitches, like, cause that's something you can make yourself. You ain't gotta wait for mom to fix it. You and that bitch putting the spatula on that bitch and smashing it down and getting it right like you want. You know what I'm saying? Cutting that bitch and everything.
With the butter knife, that nigga got that bitch thin, where you can see through that bitch on this side, the other side, bitch like a mouth.
Yeah, right. That butter knife ain't cut right. It ain't gonna cut right. Your shit gonna be split on one side and the other bread still put together. Like,
that used to be the shit right there, boy. I remember them times, boy. Them fucking cornflakes.
The wick, that
the
whole
wicks. Boy, when we hit wick. Boy, wick was like next level. Boy, the King Vitamin
the King Vitamin. You had to put a lot of sugar on that bitch.
A lot of sugar on that bitch.
Fact.
Well, that bitch tastes like some Captain Crunch or something. You needed a lot of sugar.
And the fucking the frosty, I don't know, the frosty wheats, like the frosted things with the. Oh man, like icing on the outside. You ain't need milk for them bitches.
Right, yeah, they enough. They got enough sugar on them bitches. Like, right, you get them. That's that real treat for you. Yeah, but them King Vitamins, you had that sugar. Them bitches.
Right, yeah, facts.
But the plus in that, you made it taste the way you wanted it to taste. Yeah, the way you wanted it. So you always can dress that bitch up the way you wanted it.
Only thing they couldn't fuck with from none of them shits, that commodity shit, them eggs. I ain't like them eggs.
I don't like powdered eggs.
Yeah, I like that shit
at all. I ain't like the farina either though.
Cream? Now that cream, man.
You liked the farina?
The cream in the can.
Oh, I don't even remember getting that.
Oh, that's what a nigga had most of the time before the milk. The cream in the can from the commodity. Oh man, this nigga ain't even had the can opener at this time. It was put the little thing in there, that little one little whoop.
Yeah.
What that shit called?
I know
that was a can opener too?
It was a can opener, but it just opened like we could pull something out of it. Yeah.
You know you gotta open both sides.
Yeah, both sides, because that bitch would be bitch coming out like, it don't come out smooth. That bitch,
bitch, you better, But see that cream, because nigga needed that cream. Nigga know one thing, we get buttercream and sugar, we lit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Buttercream and sugar, you know what that make, huh?
Buttercream and sugar. What it make?
That's pecan candy.
Oh, yeah, I ain't never make it.
What? I'm talking about 9 years old, boy, me and Bubby and that bitch, boy, take it, boy, what?
Yeah, I done seen people make it, but I ain't put that.
That's all you need, buttercream and sugar.
Right. They always have people, like, especially in the project, that they had somebody selling it. I guess that was the
You gotta watch that bitch, because that bitch will swirl on you and burn. That bitch will be gummy. Nigga don't like it when it's
they don't
gummy.
like it gummy. Like, right, you gotta make that bitch perfect
You gotta
damn
go-
near so that bitch could dry right and
You know how
become
many
crispy.
batches of nigga that fucked up, boy?
Right.
Nigga, whole family know how to make McCoy candy.
That was the
Fuck
first.
with that
That
commodity.
probably was the first thing that niggas learned how to get their whip game together.
Fuck with all. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but yeah, around that time we cooked. You know what I'm saying? We found ways to eat for ourselves. Like your mom ain't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you better go fix your peanut butter and jelly
Right.
sandwich. You know, they'll send you in there to cut that time. These kids today act like they can't make. I told my my little niece, I was like, go fix you a sandwich. She didn't even know what a sandwich was. Like,
Right.
meaning like cold cut sandwich, like never ate that. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, they got lunch and meat. I mean, you know, they got some ham or something in there, turkey.
Well,
Go
get
fix
right.
you a sandwich. She was like, a sandwich? Almost like, the fuck is that? Like, you know, so, you know, these kids get fast food on a regular, like, you know what I'm saying?
And that was our treat. Like nigga talking about them cornflakes. Boy, listen. And we was able to buy hot food on the corner at them homes with the food.
The ETB card.
And before that, it was the food stamps.
Yeah, I
you know what I'm
remember them
saying?
too.
So we was able to get, but that was our treat, nigga. Hot sausage, po' boy, some fries on that bitch on the side. And boy, mama gonna come home, boy, that fucking po' boy. And then, like at this time, it be having like them little stores in each like little neighborhood across America. Like, bitch, you get a fucking po' boy, that bitch need 3 people to carry that bitch.
Right,
Them
the
shits
foot
right.
longs.
Yeah, them shits right there. You be
Yeah.
walking to the car like this, like, damn, who that shit for?
A whole
boy?
loaf. That's what it be, the whole
Boy,
loaf.
that shit's for all of us, boy. We
Right.
about to eat big off this bitch. Need 2 people to hold. This bitch got to go diagonal in the car. Po' boy.
Right.
Yeah, man. Mom about to get home and slice all that up, boy. We about to get all of that. That was our treat.
Yeah, that was survival. Like, you know what I'm saying? I should have knew that we was coming to this day and time, because when they start cutting off the hot food, that was a sign that they was going to eventually start controlling everything else. Because you used to buy those high, like you said, high plates with food stamps, and then they got to a level where they just like, no more hot food. You can't buy hot food. People start indulging in the seafood from that point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, at least I could buy seafood with this bitch.
Right.
And in some places, you can't even buy seafood with it no
And
more.
we talking about that shit, and shit go full circle when they talking about taking care of your mama. You know what I'm saying? From that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could use your own life right now, bro. From the times that we talking about. You know how hard that shit was, how slummish that shit was. To use your own life right now, man. We doing the podcast, we doing all kind of shit, all type of hustles combined, all kind of masterminding thoughts and shit, just trying to win. And this shit hard as fuck for us. 2025, this shit hard for us. So we talking about them times where we was getting food stamps. Man, bless your mama, boy. You still here, boy, 2025, boy. You know, we talking about it's hard now. So you know them times we talking about getting
Was
that
even harder.
commodity.
Yeah, it was even
Man,
harder.
bless your mama. I don't give a fuck how fucked up she is. Nigga, bless your mama. And that just some real raw shit, man. We gonna roll like that. Let you got something to say about that.
I ain't got nothing to say. I'm good. You right. Bless your mama.
Bless your mama, man. You know what I'm saying?
Real
Like,
tough.
if you got through them times, nigga,
Right, yeah. You gotta understand it, like, you know what I'm saying? And you know that mom made nothing out of something. So
that was the bar with the sugar and butter times.
Bless
You know what I'm saying?
your mama.
Bless
brother.
your mama, man. You know what I'm saying? Call that number, man. 504-500-4740, man. 24-hour voicemail, man. There's no Rap Cap podcast. I go by Gas the Realest.
No, you don't. You go by
Oh,
that.
I go by Gas the Psychiatry, you fuck nigga. I know how all you niggas thinking, man. Let's try this shit again, man. You heard me? I go by Gas the Psychiatrist.
I'm Mr. MEANA the Motivator.
You already know what to watch.
Watch this, don't watch that other shit.
Yeah.
Boom.